Guys, it's time. It's time for another Book Outlet unboxing. Can we have a round of applause, please? So, what I got today in the mail is a huge box of Book Outlet books, aka just regular books, but they are super cheap. So let me just give you a quick little peek of what's inside. Let's see. I mean, they're all books I'm going to talk about. I don't know how much. Those are books! Yay, I'm not lying! Let me start with one of the most beautiful covers I've seen in a really long time. This is Between the Notes by Sharon Huss Wrote. Look how beautiful this book is. It's just so pretty. The back too has the same kind of like ombre detailing. So Between the Notes is about a girl named Ivy Emerson, and she is very well off until her parents can't afford her lovely house anymore, and Ivy has to move to the wrong side of the tracks because of her parents' money loss. And she's trying to hide this from all of her friends because she thinks it's extremely embarrassing. There's also a love triangle in here, and I looked this up on Goodreads, and it generally had really good things said about this book. The next book I love the title of. It is Come Hell or High Ball by Mia Chance. And this book is a mystery. I don't know if you can see that, but it tells you right there. Convenient. This book is a mystery. It's set in the 1920s. I love the 1920s, such an amazing era. Just a lot of like crazy stuff going down. Anyway, so this follows a 31-year-old woman who is in a loveless marriage and her husband passed away. And she also just loves mysteries. She reads like detective novels and stuff, and the only way she's gotten through her loveless marriage is through drinking and detective novels and chocolate cake. And then a man dies and mystery ensues, and Lola, the main character, decides that she's going to figure out what's going on. The next book I have is Someday, Someday Maybe, written by Lauren Graham, who is the actress on Gilmore Girls. Honestly, this is actually the reason why I picked it up, and also the fact that I think it was like $2, and I was like, I am putting this in my cart. I want to see what her writing is like. This follows Franny Banks, a girl that goes to New York City in 1995. She's in an acting class. She just desperately wants to be in Broadway, but she is broke, and all of her hopes and kind of like money is riding on the showcase that she's about to be in her acting class. It seems like a cute little novel, and I'm really excited that I was able to pick this up. The next book I have is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Also, can we just appreciate the cover? It is gorgeous. I haven't read this book yet. I really want to read it before the show comes out. Also, since I've been deciding that I want to read more like classic books, I decided that this might be my classic book for one of those months. It's really pretty, and it kind of goes with my lipstick. No, my lipstick's a little bit too bright. Anyway, I'm excited to read this book, and now I own it. This book is A Teaspoon of Earth and Sea by Diana Nayeri, and this book just seems like it's going to be really good. This is about a girl named Sabah who lives in Iran in the 1980s, and when she's about 11 years old, her mother and her sister disappear. And her sister and Sabah were obsessed with like Life magazines, the Beatles, just all this very like Western culture stuff. So when her mom and her sister disappear, she decides that her family ran away to America, and then Sabah grows up and she realizes maybe that's not where they are, but she still tries to make up a story with where her sister might be and how it might be in a Western culture where she is okay. So I'm really excited to eventually get to this book. It sounds really good. The next book I have is the first book in the Silver Trilogy, and it's called Dream a Little Dream by Kirsten Gear, and I picked up this book. Actually, I think this is what started off this like big book haul. This was the first thing I put into my cart. I really have wanted to try out this book because I really liked the Ruby Red trilogy recently, and I really wanted to pick up her other series that she has, which is this one. For some reason, I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to like this series as much as I like the Ruby Red trilogy, so I was like, $3.50, yeah, okay, I can pick up this book finally and see if I actually do like the series, so there you go. Oh my gosh. This is the tiniest writing. Is this a classic book? The next book I have is Ship of Fools by Catherine Ann Porter. So I actually don't know what this book is about because it has no synopsis anywhere. So I'll be looking up what this book is about online sometime. This book was written in 1945. Quick way of finding out that this book might be a little confusing is if they have a list of characters. Like, multiple pages of characters. So, I'm looking forward to that. Also, the writing is very small. I really want to research what this book is about. The next book I have is the Rabbitback Literature Society by whoever that author is. This book is about a bunch of authors who have recreated this very elite circle called the Rabbitback Literature Society. And they invite this young English teacher named Ella. And Ella's like, whoa, what is going on? This is really mysterious. I'm kind of freaked out a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if I want to be in this group. Because there's this very mysterious ritual called the Game. This says within the book flap that this is Twin Peaks meets the Brothers Grimm. So I think I'm excited. I don't know if I should like save this for October because this might be like a very nice, mild, like Halloween-ish book. Now, the last book. I honestly don't remember what this book is. Oh wait, I think I do. I remember what this book is. Okay. Oh no! This book doesn't have a cover. But it's okay. This is honestly the first time I've gotten a scratch and dent book that I've been like, yeah, I would call this scratch and dent. Normally it's like a tiny little, like the cover might be ripped a little bit or kind of like pulled down. This book is Disgruntled by Cicely Solomon. I believe this book is about a young African-American woman, but I'm not entirely sure I remember what the plot of the book is about. I just remembered I was like, this seems really interesting. So it's fine. I normally take off the covers anyway when I read the book. It's just nice to see the pretty covers on the hardback when it's on the shelf. But it's fine because I think I have like a little grayscale thing going on. So it'll be really cool. So that is it, guys. Did you like this video? I loved it. Maybe it was because I got 9 books. I don't know. I'm just like a wild guess. Here are all the books I got. Ah! Tell me down below which book you're most excited for me to read, if you've read any of these books, and if you're like enticed by any of them. I am really excited for all of them, but I don't know which one I want to read first. If you have any recommendations, tell me down below. So I come out with a video every single Saturday, so I hope to see you next week, and I will see you soon. Bye!